Hey everyone, it's Rob with Passport to the Parks, and today is Sunday, June the 23rd, and I'm here at, you guys know it, if you know this alligator, you know where I'm at. I'm here at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, and just gonna hang out here for a few minutes today because I'm really been in a transportation mood lately, especially with the watercraft. So we're gonna head down and do the Sassagoula River cruise here that leaves, well, you can get it from Riverside, you can get it from French Quarter, you can get it through all these Disney Springs resorts around here, but I just love French Quarter, so I love to start here. Started inside and looked at what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to have the shrimp and grits after we're done with this, and my wife's going to grab a salad. She's at home, going to take it home to her, so we're going to do this live stream. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to see Mr. Alligator again. Crocodile, alligator? I'm not sure. Alligator, I think. Got some people coming on here. Ryan, good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Cincy, Jen. Hey, what's up? Charles. Chris, welcome. Street Cred. Awesome to have you here. Joseph, Bob, welcome. Kyle Bacon, welcome. Bobby, Kara, Nemo with Glasses, Melissa Gray, Liam, good to have you here. Let me turn you around because staring at my face is no fun. I got to look at it in the mirror every day, so that's punishment enough for me. So like I said, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here at the resort because I've done resort tours here before, and it is fantastic. You guys know that this is absolutely one of my favorite moderate resorts, just because it is so well themed, it is so beautiful. The colors through here are incredible, and it's very quaint and it's very intimate. So a little playground over here. A lot of kids playing on the playground. That's always a lot of fun. Cammie loves that kind of stuff. So we're just a walkway, a real quick walk down to the Sassagoula River, and we'll jump on the boat. And I'm not exactly sure where we're going to land up. We might go to Disney Springs, might jump off there, might head back to maybe one of the other resorts, the Treehouse Villas, possibly, I don't know. Just kind of wherever we feel like going, wherever the wind takes us, that's where we're gonna head. Resort Budgeting, welcome. Michael, welcome. Kenneth, love that boat ride. Me too, it's one of my favorites. If not, I think probably my most favorite boat ride in all of Disney. Kyle, 12:30 there in the UK. Hey Danielle, you finally made it on. It's 12:30 here in the UK. Can you please save this live so I can catch it in the AM? I'm off to bed. Will you have yourself a good night's sleep? Absolutely, it'll upload to YouTube as soon as it's done, so you can always enjoy it later. Wow, that smells really good walking by the pool. You can always smell that fresh pool clean smell as you walk by. This pool is a lot of fun too. They have King Trident with the sea serpent that goes through there. It's a nice kiddie pool area. But seriously, the theming through here is absolutely all of New Orleans. Love all the ironwork, the horse heads out down the street here. And it's made to look like you're walking down the streets of New Orleans. You got the sidewalks on the side. Got the old school streets with the bricks still inlaid. River cruise to Disney Springs and Riverside. Then you have the walking path where you can go to Riverside, you get bike rentals. Boat rates is down there as well. That would be down towards the Port Orleans Riverside Resort. So they have the different flags, and I believe purple and yellow, you see the flag on the front. Purple and yellow means that you go to Riverside and Port Orleans French Quarter. Just yellow would be Riverside, and just purple would be here at French Quarter. So there's flag colors for all the different resorts through here. Hey, Resort Budgeting, thank you so much. $4.99 Super Chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you for being here. Hope you're going to enjoy the cruise tonight. Absolutely gorgeous today. It was really hot. It was like 93, 94 degrees, but the heat index was like close to 100. So it was pretty crazy. We'll wait for the actual boat to come down here before we head down on the dock. Unless too many people get coming down here, then we might scoot in there so we don't miss a spot. Hey, Modeling Disney, welcome. Every time you visit French Quarter, it reminds me of my time there during Hurricane Irene. Yes, lovely Hurricane Irene. That was a pretty scary time, actually. All right, looks like some more people go down onto the boat dock there, so we'll keep an eye on it. Make sure that we keep a spot. Michael Wilkinson, how you miss Port Orleans? Dave Hollywood, please say hi to Caitlin Hollywood. Hello, Caitlin Hollywood. Very cool name. Cincy Jen heading to Old Key West in September. Looking forward to taking the boat to Disney Springs and over to Port Orleans for beignets. A lot of people were eating beignets inside there. I saw 4 or 5 people just bringing the beignets to their table, and it's always kind of like that first time scenario, and they're like sitting there and they're looking at them, they're like, oh, we've been waiting for this, we've been dreaming about it. And then you finally get the chance to eat those beignets, and they are absolutely fantastic. So here we go. The Disney transportation runs from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. The purple flag boat runs directly to Disney Springs, does not go to Riverside. Yellow and purple flag boats service both French Quarter and Riverside upon request. So there you go. Shirt and shoes are required to go to Disney Springs. If going between French Quarter and Riverside, footwear required to ride between the resorts. Guests may be asked to move from seats designated for guests with disabilities. Please expect to exit the boat and reboard for return service. So there you go, pretty common. Got one of the boats coming down here. All right, we'll see when we get on board. Sometimes I talk a little lower so I don't really disturb everybody around me. Sometimes people don't love to listen to my commentary the entire time. This boat looks like it might be a little packed on here, so we'll see if anybody gets off. That is a purple and yellow flag. So that was probably coming from Riverside, and they have a pretty decent group of people on there now. So we'll see if we can wait for maybe just a purple flag if this one doesn't pan out. This river is absolutely gorgeous though. This entire ride is fantastic. There's a lot of scenery as we go through. So 2 people got off here. All right, 2 people.
Is there a 2-person group? No. No?
Yeah, that one looks a little full, so we'll wait for a purple flag. Russell, do I think the Skyliner will be open by October? I do think it'll be open by October without a problem. We're all keeping our fingers crossed that we might get something in August as well before Galaxy's Edge. Sheila, you did the river cruise here back in 2015. Yeah, this has been going on for a very long time since these resorts were built. They've been doing the river cruise. Modeling Disney, relaxing view from home on a Sunday evening. That is awesome. Hey, Zippity Doodad came on. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always appreciate it. Foxfire Pony, the next time I'm at Disney, I'm doing this boat ride. I think you will not be disappointed. It's very relaxing. It's very peaceful. You know, I love the boat rides at, Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon. We just did that the other day. But this is a completely different experience. This is very quaint. This is like kind of just cruising down the Mississippi in the old days. Bobby never gets old. If you have to explain it to somebody, they will never understand. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain some of these experiences like this down here. It's just something you gotta really know and really take part in. Chris, no family trip at Disney World is complete, even if we are not staying at Port Orleans, without the river cruise up to the Sassagoula River from Disney Springs. It's so relaxing. And you can always grab it from Disney Springs and you can come into these resorts. That's always a good deal. You're spending a lot of times at Disney Springs, and then you decide you want to come here for some beignets or something, definitely jump on the river cruise. You don't have to take the bus. This is a far more relaxing and scenic route to take. All right, here's our purple flag coming. There we go, there's our purple. So hopefully all these people will be getting off. We'll have lots of room on the boat. The way they drive these boats is just amazing. I mean, they come in really quick and they can turn these things on a dime. The friendship boats especially, those things are amazing. They can turn them like literally like 360 sitting stationary. Sure takes a lot of training to get that down and to learn how to do that correctly. And for the most part, it's usually really smooth going into the docks. Sometimes they bump a little bit, but for the most part, it's nice and smooth going in, no problems. See, D. Herbert 222, I saw the restaurant there has pimento cheese fritters. I did not see that. That actually sounds pretty good. I'll have to check on that when we go back in. Like I said, I'm gonna grab the shrimp and grits to go after we're done, and grab the Sassagoula salad for my wife. She really likes that. That's like a real fresh salad. It's got like mandarin oranges and cranberries and citrus vinaigrette and all kinds of great stuff on there. It's a nice summer salad. Michael, a good way to see Yeehaw Bob from Disney Springs as well. There you go. Yeah, spend your day at Disney Springs and jump on the Riverside boat and head over here and see Yeehaw Bob down at Riverside. Disney Springs.
Headed to Riverside. Yes. Hey, if that's one for Riverside, I'm gonna get the next boat headed that way to stop for you guys. If you're headed to Disney Springs, come on down.
All right. So we won't be too crowded at all getting on here. Thank you. Remember, these docks bounce around a lot because they are free floating. They're just floating on barrels down there, I think. So it's kind of a lot of fun. Hello, Holly, how are you?
Good, thank you.
All right, we're gonna sit right up front here. Okay. So we got a great view. This is gonna be great. You guys are gonna love this. Bill, go see Yeehaw Bob tonight. I do want to see Yeehaw Bob, and I'll probably live stream that sooner or later, but probably won't do that until I bring my wife and maybe Cammie. I think that's something I want to do with the whole family. I think we'd all get a kick out of that. Resort budgeting, they must have got on in the radio and saw The Godfather was waiting, and head fast over there with no wait. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they'll do that for the gondolas. I don't know if I get special privilege on the boats or not. I think they take care of everybody just the same here, and everybody is treated very well. But that would be pretty cool. Hashtag Gondola Godfather. Cincy Jen, you love this. This is great. You are very welcome. Jennifer, I'm going to take the riverboat ride next time I'm at Disney. Thank you for sharing. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love this. If you've never done it, this is so great. Here comes that boat going to Riverside with the yellow and purple flag. And we'll probably pass some other colors along the way. I forget what colors they are to the other resorts. I think maybe blue and I don't know. I'm just throwing out colors, but... And there you go. She just drives us along. This is a completely free-floating vessel. There's no tracks or anything, so she's definitely driving the boat. And it feels so good. The breeze is so amazing through here. And again, even if it's really hot outside, you get the cover over your head. Once that sun is off your head and you get that breeze blowing in, it is very, very comfortable through here. This is almost just like having air conditioning. And I'll throw my my gondola spiel out there again for all you gondola haters with the no AC. You know, it's the same thing as you're riding on these boats or the people mover and all that great stuff. It's the same principle, you know. Even though it doesn't have AC, it's still very comfortable and it's a very enjoyable ride. And you have to take it for what it is. It's the scenery, it's the experience of being on the water here, seeing all the different resorts as you go by, passing the other boats, you know, the breeze, the smell of the water, everything. It's going to be the same with the Skyliner. You're going to get the gorgeous views, the aerial views. You're going to be flying overhead. You're going to be cruising at a nice pace through the air. You're going to have music and announcements and stuff, telling you where you're at, similar to being on the monorail. So it's going to be a whole experience. And you have to take it for what it is. There's ups and downs depending on how you look at it. So we got a really cool little narrow bridge we're going to go under here. Brett, the boats run until 11 o'clock, 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. Bill, you upgraded your stay over July 4th from the Coronado to the Yacht Club. Wow, that is a pretty big upgrade. Really beautiful. I was just there a few days ago walking around those, and yeah, I love it there. Kristen, love Port Orleans, Riverside and French Quarter. You can't go wrong. Jeff, you're canceling cable because all you do is watch Disney live streams. That is very cool. It's much more entertaining than cable for sure. So those are the treehouse villas back through there. Those are really secluded. Those have to be a lot of fun to stay in. They're really high priced, so if you get the chance to ever stay back in there, it's all vacation club. I'm pretty sure that's all vacation club back there, so. But I mean, check that out. You're right on the river. Can you imagine staying right there? That is incredible. And again, this is an incredible ride where it's absolutely free. You can go to Disney Springs, you can park, it's free to park there, it's free to get into Disney Springs, you can jump on the riverboat cruise, and this is completely free. You can go to the resorts, you can get something to eat, obviously you have to pay for that, but you can walk around the resort. You can spend an entire day at Disney and really not have to spend a penny if you don't want to. They'll even give you free water at the quick service if you ask for a couple more. Bobby, they are all DVC. They are valuable for cash stays. There you go. I'm sure if you get a lot of people too, you know, if you get a big family or you get a lot of friends together, you know, it's worth it if you all pitch in to stay there, because I'm sure they sleep a bunch. I mean, they sleep probably 10 or 12 guests at least. Robert, you love the boat ride. It's your second home. William Rich, gators. You know, there could very well be gators through here. It is Florida. Disney does a really good job at trying to keep the gators cleaned out of these waters as best as possible. And I always said, I've been coming here since 1979 and I've never seen a gator on Disney property. And I always said that until recently. On the day that the Three Bridges opened over at Coronado Springs, they had a little baby alligator in there. He's about 3 foot long, and he was just kind of hanging out by the bridge there, just looking up and saying, "Hey, I'm here." And so they were out there automatically. Disney was out there, and they've been searching him down and trying to track him down. It's funny because they say that alligators love marshmallows, so they use marshmallows to try to entice the alligators into traps that they set for them. So I love marshmallows, so why can't alligators love marshmallows? Modeling Disney, yeah, I've seen gators at Celebration a lot. That's a good place to actually see them sitting on the golf course, like golfers walking down the golf course, and there's an alligator sitting right there, like, hey, I'm just, getting some sun. Las Vegas, it is an absolutely gorgeous night. It was so hot today, but now that the sun is setting, it's like perfect outside. Like I said, there's a beautiful breeze coming through here. There's another purple flag going by, so that is going to French Quarter. So that made some waves going by. We're going to get some waves on the boat here. Just makes it a little more fun ride. Okay, so there's a green flag, and we just passed the Treehouse Villas, so I'm assuming green is probably the Treehouse Villas. Then here's a yellow and a purple going by, so we know that's Riverside and French Quarter. Patrick Morgan, thank you so much for the super chat. Good afternoon. Rob, thanks for the ride. You are very welcome, Patrick. Thank you for the super chats. Very generous. I appreciate that. Very beautiful through here. You can see the balloon now. We're getting close to Disney Springs. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Never know what you're going to see when you come to Disney. It's so many cool things to see. See that birdhouse right there? Those are the birdhouses that house, I forget what the bird is called, but it's a special bird that Disney specifically has migrated here, and they keep these birdhouses around that are specifically designed for these special birds that eat mosquitoes. So it's one of the the major ways that Disney prevents the mosquito population here. So if you come to Disney, you will realize that there is not a real big problem with bugs, especially mosquitoes here. And that's because Disney has all kinds of ways that they do to prevent a lot of that. And those birds really play a big part. So you'll see them all along the Sassagoula River here. Purple martins, thank you. That's the bird, the purple martin. All right, so there's a blue flag, and this, I believe, is Old Key West. So blue must be Old Key West. So we know that green must be Treehouse Villas, blue, Old Key West. And again, I'm just assuming because this is what I'm seeing. Then we're going to pass by Saratoga Springs as well. Actually, I lied. This is Saratoga Springs. Sorry about that. We are at Saratoga Springs. my parents were here on vacation for 3 weeks, and we kept trying to go on that balloon. I wasn't personally trying because I'm afraid of heights, but Cammie has been dying to go on that balloon, and my parents want to take her. Every time we would come, it kept being grounded, and it was all because of wind. If there's like any type of wind, even the most moderate wind up in the air, they will not put that balloon up in the air. So of course, like every single time they're not here, I see it up all the time. You can actually see it from my house. But every time we try to come down here so Cammie could ride it, she would never have the opportunity to. So you see one of the amphibious cars cruising around out there. Those are so awesome. I used to work for an ambulance service back in Ohio, and the owner actually owns one of those cars. He has a light blue one, and he keeps it parked down here in Florida, and he travels down here during the winter a lot, and he cruises that thing all around. There's actually car clubs down here. They're very popular down here. So he cruises his all around. He loves it. So look at this. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous sight coming into Disney Springs. Take some pictures. I don't know what I'll use for my thumbnail for the video. Welcome. Having a great time, Eric. Hey, John Haston, thank you for being here. Herbert, we actually are playing Saratoga Springs right now. This is Saratoga Springs, which is a very quick walk from Saratoga over to Disney Springs as well. Really beautiful views when you stay at Saratoga, and you can see all those birdhouses. You see a bunch of them in there. There they are. Disney.
At Disney Springs,
hang on, she's talking.
Keeping your hands seat lanes inside the boat. If you do choose to stand, please hold on to the handrail or the back of the seat. Return service back to the French Quarter tonight is available all the way until 11:30 p.m. Just come back here as a marketplace dock. Look the boats with the purple flags or the purple and yellow flags. Both those will be French Quarter. And that lasts 11 and until 2 a.m. This is Disney Springs at the marketplace. Over.
Beautiful. Anyways, Modeling Disney was on the board of advertisers for an amusement park. Came to Orlando for Walt Disney World Tours, the IAAP convention, and was thinking about buying one of those balloons. Wow. Yeah, they have that huge convention down here that has like all the park rides and all that. That looks like a lot of fun. I see some people that have attended that before, and there's some really cool stuff in there. 1.4 package. That is crazy. That's like nothing for Disney though. And it's so amazing because look, it's like the only one around here. Universal, SeaWorld, nobody. Mike Thomas drums. Unfortunately, it's not free. I guess $40. It was actually extremely. About the video. Some benches here. The Miley background here. Give me a minute when I start moving my signal, get a little cleaner here. Apologize for that. All right. Can you tell me what color the treehouse villas are?
Blue flag, they depart from the landing dock.
Down further? Okay, thank you. All right, so this is all Riverside and French Quarter. down the what it's called, the boathouse where the amphitheater cars actually lost. Just turn down. Thank you. Nice look. And this would be boulevard down here. The Disney recognized properties down there. When it fish yet, I was fantastic. I had the fried were amazing and all kinds of great food there. I have not fished yet. I'm hoping it will be just as good as it was. Nobody's going to be brave and run through the fountain today, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's some brave ones. Cammy used to do that all the time. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting some buffering issues. I'm trying to get out of this area as quickly as I can, and we'll get back to hopefully normal live stream. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This must have had a little dead zone there through the buildings and everything and around whatever area it was back there. Sometimes it just happens. I do apologize. Rainforest Cafe. This is so much fun. This and T-Rex are definitely two of the funnest restaurants down here at Disney Springs. Very popular, especially over the weekend. A lot of people love coming here. It's like the volcano's getting ready to erupt up here. You got have some good timing. Cruise boat. You look at that sunset. Anything more gorgeous? Sure. Mother Nature sure has a for some pictures. Wow, that's like a Michael, you always like really good burgers. Those burgers are outstanding. Burgers are so juicy. I mean, it's like literally on the plate. It's amazing. All the marketplace, the brand new World of Disney, Ghirardelli's. Before the bridge that we were on, you used to have to go around to get over to the other. Then they added the idea. Sunset, absolutely gorgeous. There's another coming by. Look at that. We're perfect on a nice loop. Hey, what's up? Just walking through Disney Springs to get to the other boat dock, and I think we might go cruise over to the Treehouse Villas. Maybe just kind of walk through there real quick. There's not a whole lot to do there. I just kind of want to see inside, see some of the villas, and kind of see what that whole thing is like through there. This is a lot of fun down here. A lot of people really enjoy it down here. They did such an amazing job at Disney Springs. I love coming down here in the middle of the day, in the evening. I mean, there's always great festivities going down here. So much amazing shopping. The atmosphere is incredible. The food is delicious. You get a lot of great smells of all the different foods through here. It gets a little bit busier as we get a little further in here, so try to make our way through some of the people. A lot of people love T-Rex, including myself. It's definitely a go-to restaurant. Looks pretty busy tonight. A lot of times you can just walk up to T-Rex, walk-in reservation. So, you know, if you can't get a reservation, don't fear. Sometimes you can just come down here and, you know, you might wait 20-30 minutes, but they usually try to make an accommodation to get you in. Unless it's really busy, like a Friday night or something like that, you might have a look. See, Mike Scott here a few days ago, no cell phone coverage in that area either on there. I was really having some issues down there with signal, so I apologize for that. It should be a lot cleaner once we're out in the open here now.
The park was
Learning how to navigate Disney can be a treat all in its own. Sometimes you have to zigzag and you'll end up on opposite sides of the road. It's all about trying to get in and out of people and in and out of crowds and avoid bottlenecks. And sometimes you get stuck up though, and that's okay. Everybody's just here trying to have their own good time. Seriously? I thought he was going to trip me. I don't care if you jump in front of my camera, but don't jump in front of me. I'm going to fall over top of you. See, Mike had lunch at Paddlefish, had the lobster corn dogs. Oh, those sound really good. I had the shrimp corn dogs at Three Bridges. Those were awesome. Kind of like the shrimp corn dogs Rob had a couple of days ago at Three Bridges. I think the lobster would be even better. I'm not a big shrimp person, but that lobster sounds really delicious. Got some big crowds, a lot of people coming. Of course, we just had the first day of summer back on the 21st, so summer has officially started. So you're gonna start seeing more and more crowds. Jack Lindsay's hangar bar. It's always a lot of fun in there. So here we go. This is the other boat dock. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warmer now. We're inside the crowds. Nice to get back out on the water, cool off a little bit. All right, let's see what we've got here. We got Saratoga Springs and Disney's Old Key West. Saratoga Springs is the blue flag. Old Key West is the green flag. And then the West Side and Marketplace, which is basically going back over to where we were at, is so excuse me. So coming in. We sit out on the deck, the hangar bar. Bobby, yes, regular cell here very well at all, so it did with on it at all. So any kind of live streaming got. Michael Coyle Reed across the room and open and bury. Because lobster there off the floor. So a lot of people in line. If we can get on one of the boats or not. $4.99 super chat. Told our paddlefish server you had the video. That's awesome. Yeah, popular. Kind of like corn dog thing, which is because corn dog are awesome. So that's pretty cool. They're making different of it. Put it on a stick and put batter on it and deep it, and you're good to go. William, they should put a Benny Hot thing or something to it. Solo tonight. Kenny is in Ohio with her grandparents for 3 weeks. We're all bummed about missing. My wife stay home tonight. She's just chilling out, so I'm gonna grab her some food on the way home. I said just some shrimp and grits and salad on the way home. You got a lot of people on. A whole he say treehouse?
Saratoga. Yes.
Goes to the tree.
I think
Goes to both. The green does? Okay. Going to the treehouse? All right. Excuse me, excuse me.
Saratoga, about Saratoga treehouse.
All right. We'll do some treehouse.
with the boat.
Hey, wherever we get there, I don't care. All right, should not be a whole one at all. Should be a nice little trip over. Look at it. Look at it. We're going to set. Okay. gonna get views. Yeah, I was just talking about lobster. I'm sorry. Arrival. Yeah, here tonight, especially for a Sunday. It's going to get crowded. Greek, nice Greek.
Look at that blue. It turned sideways. Look at it way back before.
So look at that. So it's beautiful. I hope I don't drop my camera. It'll be not fun. I always think about that when I hold it over the water. I'm actually doing a live stream. There's people all over the world watching.
Oh man, vlogger.
Big exciting. Disney, but
People don't like it.
people don't like me. People.
I think that
Bad like Disney.
No angry people.
You know, here, if you're sad, then if you come to Disney, you'll be better. Yes, Sue, it is absolutely gorgeous through here today. Look at having a little bit of an issue again. I apologize. Sure, it's sometimes you win, sometimes you. Hey, Linda. See, Diane, I've been watching for a week. My husband says I'm addicted to your video. We'll be the days, just him and I know. That sounds pretty amazing. Hopefully we'll run into each other. That would be awesome. I always like meeting people and talking to any kind of people who love Disney. So I hope you have a wonderful trip. I am without my daughter right now, and I'm actually really sad about it. So no kids could be cool for a while, but definitely we're gonna go back to them pretty soon. The resort budgeting I've been grabbing some pictures along the way. It's really pretty. Anthony, I apologize getting every other word I'm saying. That just having a lot of buffering issues going through here. I do apologize for it. Hopefully it'll get a little better. See, Ange, hey, was it my first day on site in 2017, and this ride into Springs was the cherry on top. It was the beautiful resort, so relaxing too. You're you're brightening up a wet, dreary night in the UK. Thank you. You are very welcome. I hope this brings you a little bit of joy. People playing golf up there against that sunset. So this is going to be pulling into Saratoga Springs. And they hopefully should go over to the hopefully they don't make a jump on a bus.
Drop your camera in the water.
I hope I don't either. I will hold on. Got a good. No, don't tickle me. I'll drop it. That's okay. People love it. right, we are going to tree houses. Looks like I might be the only one left, so. Bye. Hi. I'm going to the houses. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. All right, I'm actually going to move up to the front here. I like sitting in the front seat. Oh, okay. Yep, keep having all kinds of choppiness here. Just bear with me. Hopefully you'll bear with me through this whole thing. It's such a pretty trip. Hopefully you guys will get enough out of it to really enjoy it. Kyle, what do you think about going to Disney World for 3 weeks? I used to do that all the time, actually. We would come down here for 2 and 3 weeks at a time. We had a timeshare that we would stay in.
And if you're standing, hold on to the handrail.
So yeah, come down here for as long as you can. The longer you come down, if you come down for 3 weeks, you can do, you know, you don't have to cram everything into, you know, a week or 4 or 5 days, whatever you would come down for. You can take your time and you can go to the resorts, you can do these cruises, you can go on the different transportations, you can eat at different hotels, you can shop, you can do all kinds of fun stuff, you know, aside from just going inside the parks. So of course, the more time you have, the better experience you're going to have for sure. Jimmy, it could be the boat dock. Friendship Boat Dock also is really choppy as well. Yeah, it seems when we get close to the resorts or to the docks, and I mean, who knows? It's crazy signals anymore. It's Verizon, so Verizon usually is probably about the best you can do. Benjamin, 3 weeks is a lot, but expensive. Yeah, it all depends on how, you know, what kind of resources you have and stuff. Like I said, we had a timeshare, so that really helped out a lot. And then we would get an annual pass. Even when we didn't live down here, we would still get an annual pass. And that saves because, you know, if you were to spend 3 weeks in tickets, that would be a huge expense. But if you do an annual pass, it really works itself out. There's those birdhouses again. I believe you guys said it was the purple heron, the mosquito birds. Greg's Disney's Adventures. Thank you for being here, Greg. Always good to have you. Kyle, monorail. You're asking monorail? I'm sure you guys were talking about monorail, and I probably missed it. Diana, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Glad to have 7 days without them. I will miss the grandbabies more. Totally understandable. Everybody needs a vacation. Absolutely. It actually has been kind of nice, as much as we miss Cammie. You know, it's kind of nice to relax and those kind of things. But she really does make our lives kind of what they are. You know, she's just a huge part of our life, and you know, day-to-day activities and everything. Drea, hopefully I said that, Drea or Drea, addicted to the great way that I describe it, totally in the club. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoy me just yapping along the whole time, that's cool. I just tend to talk about my experiences and the things that I know and have learned along the way, and what I've seen in the past, and kind of what we think about now and the future and what's going on. So we just have a lot of fun. There's everybody waving. You get great walking paths down here. They provide nice walkways to get all the way down to Disney Springs. I think you can actually walk all the way to Disney Springs from Port Orleans as well. Not 100% sure, but I believe that you actually can. would take a while, but see, Anthony did 3 weeks last year at French Quarter, doing the same this year, but from the UK. Be a good deal. It's costing us $9K in flights with 21 nights tickets. Wow. But you know what? That's actually not bad for 3 weeks here. Purple martin. I'm sorry, the purple martin, not heron. For the bird. See, Bark, quick tips. Thank you for the thumbs up and the flowers. I appreciate that. Glad you're having a good time with us. Street cred. We're doing street cred. Sorry about that. We're doing 3 weeks in 2021, but we're also doing museums free with a national membership. Well, that sounds pretty awesome. 2021 is the perfect time to come. Obviously, everything's going to be done. That's what they're gearing up everything here for, is that 50th anniversary for the Magic Kingdom. Kyle, you're going 2021 for 3 weeks in 4 different resorts. Wow. What an amazing trip, though. It's awesome that you're able to do that, and I really hope you have a great time. So I think it's going to be outstanding for you. You're going to get to experience all these different resorts, and that's a lot of time to do everything in. And again, you see everything that I do outside of the resorts. That's what I try to provide a lot of stuff to do, you know, outside of just going to the Magic Kingdom, which I love. But as you can see, I love the outside of the resort stuff very much. It's music. Hopefully you guys can hear that.
All right, treehouse.
All right, treehouse.
Step in as you go ashore.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, back we go.
All right, not a whole lot of traffic come to the tree houses because they are very secluded. Hear the music changing already to a little more woodsy feel. So I have driven back through here, but I've never walked around back here. I already hear stuff scurrying in the woods. Got the lizard war going on here. Ooh, yeah. Come on, go get them. Crazy lizards. Joe Smith, $1.99 super chat. Finally caught you live. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. And right here, we just walk right up to some tree houses here. Obviously, I'm not gonna walk up the stairs or anything, but we can take a look at these. Beautiful in there. It's got to be such an amazing experience. Hopefully I won't get lost through here. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this walking through here at all. I'm not even quite sure where that boat dropped us off. I know that there's 2 bus stops back here. They have a north and a south bus stop. There's our boat transportation sign, so that will help. Benjamin Haley, $14.99 super chat. Always a good time watching and planning your next adventure. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Have a great time with us tonight. Thank you so much. That's very generous. Wow, it's like you've entered a whole new world back here. There's nothing going on back here at all. It's extremely quiet. You're basically just walking out on the road. There's no sidewalks or anything. You have just little parking spots here and there. These are the 7000, 7024 to 7026. I don't know, this might be a little boring for you guys, but this is something that I was just curious about doing. I think we're all the way in the back of the resort. I think there's a bus stop up here. There you go. See, I do know a couple things. Just a little bus stop. Not much else back here. I know there's a pool that's around yonder as well. There's not like restaurants or quick service or anything through here. That you pretty much have to go over to Saratoga Springs to enjoy all that. And there's, like I said, the buses that come through here. There's a bus that comes through and it'll pick you up and it'll take you to the Springs stop over at Saratoga Springs. And from there you can get your other bus transportation to the other theme parks. So right here, the pathway to Saratoga Springs, you can walk right on over there as well. We're gonna go check out their pool while we're here. This is incredibly peaceful back through here. It's literally like you're walking through the woods. I guess that's why they call them the Treehouse Villas. Dennis, it is very relaxing. Andy, looks like the campground. Melissa Gray, I didn't even know that spot existed. One of the main reasons I love watching your live streams. Let me get the preview places that I want to visit when you come. Joe didn't know about it either, so that's very cool. And again, this is all Vacation Club back here. Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Tree Houses, this is all Vacation Club. So nothing too fancy back here. Just a regular old square pool. They got a hot tub back here as well. And I do believe this is the only pool here. Very nice. I don't see any operating hours here, so I'm wondering, I do believe that there is a pool, and I think it's the only pool on Disney property, and it's at Fort Wilderness, that is actually open 24 hours. Let's see what's going on back here. Some kind of lighted up area. It looks like it could be part of the golf course back here. Not really too much access, can't really walk through there. So this would just be views. You can see through the wooded area. There's actually people up in this cabin here, so don't want to become too invasive. This one looks a little darker, so got your own little private grill here. Things scurrying through the woods again. Alligators and snakes in the area. I will pass walking back through those woods there. These are all probably going to dead end. Yeah, I don't think you can actually pass through here, so take a look though. It's kind of neat, even though it's so secluded back here, it creates even more seclusion because they just group like 2 or 3 of these tree houses in one section. So, you know, you only have, 1 or 2 neighbors to worry about. So you might have a nice golf course view, you might have the Sassagoula River view. It is like deadly quiet back here. It is so incredible. This is what I love about Disney, is you can come and it's like one of the busiest places on earth. You know, millions of people come here every year. The parks are always packed, but then you come to places like this and it's absolutely quiet and serene and beautiful, and there's nothing going on around you. There's so many different types of experiences that you can have through here. I'm sure that Disney bus will probably be coming through here soon. I believe it just makes one loop as it goes around. You can only fit one bus back here. It's so narrow, and they don't have like a fleet of buses coming back here. Even when you're driving your car back here, this is all just one way, so traffic is coming towards us. Cyril, this is a perfect place to stay. Kyle, new monorail by 2021 hotels are Star Wars, Contemporary Yacht Club, and Riviera for the monorail. I don't know if there's actually, is that a speculation, or did Disney make an official announcement? I didn't see anything on that, and I can't, let's see. Caribbean Beach, let's see, where'd you go here? The Star Wars, I don't know if they'd actually run it back to the Star Wars Hotel. I guess they probably could. The Yacht Club and the Riviera. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible if you were to think about it. I don't know why they'd want to do the Yacht Club. It's not, I don't think it warrants monorail service over there. Again, that's just an opinion. Maybe that's what's going on. Resort budgeting would be awesome if there was an elevator in the middle of the room. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if they have, that's actually a good question. I wonder if some of these are actual ADA accessible. You know, if you're in a wheelchair or unable to walk up the stairs, how they would do that, if they have maybe some sort of a chair lift on certain ones. That'd be a good question to investigate. I'm not 100% sure about that one. It's going to get pretty dark back here pretty quick. And Bigfoot's going to jump out and eat me. And yes, I do have a Bigfoot complex. I believe he's real. I think he used to live in the woods behind my house in Ohio. All right, I'm actually going to wait here. It looks like cars coming by. Gotta slow it down there. It's only 10 miles an hour through here. A lot of blind corners through here too, including me. So you have to park a compact car here, and there's a reason for that. And that reason is that bus coming through here. That Disney bus has to make it through here. So if your tail is sticking out, it's probably not going to be a good experience for anybody. All right, back at the boat transportation. Let me grab some comments here. Larry, they'll do more gondolas before the monorail. I totally agree with that. I think the Skyliner is the way of the future. Jimmy, 4 handicap, accessible with ramps, no elevators. There you go, a ramp. Yeah, that would make sense. You can do a ramp, you know, zigzagging up. But thank you for looking for that. That answered our question. Michael, D23 shortly, so hopefully something there. Fingers crossed for a 5th gate. All kinds of stuff. 5th gate's a big one. The Epcot expansion obviously is a big one. I'm looking forward to definitely more Disney Skyliner information. Definitely keep your ears open for a larger system, possibly. You know, they have systems out there, gondolas that can hold 30 people. Maybe Disney's going to be incorporating something that's even larger. That would be really awesome if they did that, especially if they open a 5th gate. Maybe keep the Magic Kingdom in mind. There's a lot of people that come to the Magic Kingdom. So you never know. I think the Skyliner is going to be pretty popular at D23 as well. Oh, Kyle, you meant, do I think that there will be the Riviera Yacht Club and Star Wars hotels? Let's see, Contemporary already has it. It actually goes through the center of the Contemporary. I was actually waiting to see if we can see the bus come by, but it takes a little while for that bus to come before I jump back on the boat. Just wanted to suit through.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what, if they expand the monorail for any reason, I think it would also have something to do with the 5th gate. As far as other resorts, you know, Disney likes to put multiple modes of transportation into the resorts that have a lot of foot traffic, a lot of people staying through them, like Pop Century, Art of Animation. The All-Stars would be another one, I think. Probably be getting the Skyliner in the future, because there's so many people that stay in these resorts, they need extra modes of transportation in order to get these people back and forth. Hey, there's a little bunny. Can you guys see him? That's what was scurrying through the woods. It wasn't Bigfoot. It was just a bunny. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, there you go. Where are you going to? That is awesome. He's just cruising along. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to wait for the bus. Thought we might do that, but just kind of standing around here. Larry, monorails are too expensive. That's true, and you know, honestly, I just don't see the monorail as the future. I honestly think the Skyliner is the future. Now, do we need new monorails? Absolutely. Would I love to see, you know, brand new monorails sitting there in 2021? That would be awesome. An expansion, though, I don't know if they're ready to get to that point yet. All right, we've got some folks waiting down here. We'll see where everybody's going. Unfortunately, I believe I have to go back to Disney.
Do you have to come unlock it, or can we?
Yep, so going to Disney Springs and Saratoga Springs.
What time do you guys stop running tonight?
11 o'clock from here, 11:30 from there.
Okay.
Check me at the end of the ramp.
Oh, it might be
Hello.
rolling your eyes. I can't roll my
All right, we're gonna sit up front here again.
Alright guys, we're gonna stop at Saratoga Springs first.
Pick some people up at Saratoga along the way. Larry came in late. We are just leaving the Treehouse Villas now. They're going to take us over to Saratoga just to pick up people, and then we're heading back to Disney Springs. Then I got to catch a boat from Disney Springs back to Riverside, or back to French Quarter. I'm sorry. Now I do apologize in advance if my signal gets a little more choppy. It seems to be having some issues through the water here. Look at that, the boat lights up at night as well. See, Bombardier is likely the new monorail manufacturer. Hey, Way Too Son, welcome. Elliot Dude, excited for Galaxy's Edge. At Walt Disney World, yeah, it's gonna be absolutely crazy here in a couple months. Michael B, I hear they have the signs up for the NBA experience. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when we get there. Maybe we'll walk down there. I love these boats lit up at night. I'm sorry, Kyle. You keep having to correct everything here because I'm just misreading everything. So you're staying at the Star Wars Contemporary Riviera and Yacht Club. I believe the Skyliner will is the future. Will you go on the monorail soon? Yes, I can definitely do a monorail here soon. And like I said, I don't think the monorail is going to be too much of an expansion in the future. They may surprise us. They may do it. A lot of people love it. I love it. But like I said, the Skyliner is definitely going to be the future. And you are staying at the Star Wars Hotel, so you are completely awesome. That is going to be so cool. You're very lucky. Larry Westlake, is there a main lodge or building for check-ins? Everything is done through Saratoga Springs. So you check in at Saratoga, the restaurants, everything is at Saratoga. There's one bus that comes through from the Springs stop at Saratoga and brings people into the tree houses. So if you want to do anything, like go to any of the resorts, or the theme parks, you have to take that bus to the Springs and then take a park bus from there. Other than that, you can't jump on the boat to head over to Disney Springs. So there's a lot of seclusion back there for the tree houses. The seclusion comes with a little bit of a price where you have to, take a little extra time for transportation, but it's worth it. I mean, you're back there in nothing. It's so awesome. It's so quiet and peaceful. Hey, that Florida feeling. Hello, happy Sunday. Stephen Chow, thank you for the live stream information, presents, and the new updates. I like the Skyliner, so cool. Missed the Skyway at the old Disneyland last visit in 2011. Hey, from the San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah, we all missed the Skyway at Disney World and Disneyland. I always love telling the story. I'll tell it real quick. Von Roll was the company who made and designed the Skyway for Disney World and Disneyland. And they were actually bought by Doppelmayr back in the 90s. And Doppelmayr is now the company who's making the Skyliner. So in a way, the old and the new have kind of merged together. And the old Skyway, the company, is now merged with the new company, and they're building the Skyliner. So in a way, we can kind of think of a little bit of history there, a little bit of Disney magic. Larry Westlake, peaceful like the cabins at Fort Wilderness. Yeah, it's when you get deep into those cabins, that's really peaceful down there too. All right, we'll get some really pretty night views. Elliot, have a great night. Thank you for being here, my friend. Joe, at approximately 100 million per mile, the monorail is unlikely to ever be extended. Yeah, that's some serious, serious money you're talking for that monorail. It's a lot easier to run a steel cable than it is to lay all that concrete track. Brent, do you think there will be a Skyliner Phase 2 announcement at D23? I really do, and I think the announcement is going to be pretty awesome. Like I said, you know, keep your mind open to larger possibilities. There's gondolas out there that hold, you know, 30 people out there now, and I think Disney is going to try to come in with a bang and do something even bigger than that. You know, so they might have gondolas that hold 40, 50 people, you never know. And, you know, those things could be going to the Magic Kingdom. There's huge traffic at the Magic Kingdom. That fifth gate, if they announce a fifth gate, you know, imagine the Skyliner going in and out of there.
Remain seated if you're standing, hold on to the handrails. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs in sight until they give you the all clear to go ashore. The last boat back to the Treehouse Villas leaves at 11:30 p.m. tonight from the landing where I'm dropping you off. If you miss the 11:30 boat, then you'll have to take a bus to Saratoga Springs, and then from Saratoga Springs to Treehouse Villas, you can find the bus to Saratoga Springs behind the Coca-Cola building in the middle of Disney Springs next to the orange parking garage. Please keep in mind that 11:30 is not when we start boarding, but when we push off, so you'll want to show up at the very latest at 11:25 if you intend on making that boat out of here.
So the estimate for the gondola coaster, I'll have to look into that. I don't know what the price tag was on that, but the money thing, I do not know about it. Wait, you said yes, the Star Wars Hotel is supposed to have direct access to Galaxy's Edge. From what I hear, it's supposed to be like a tunnel, because you're obviously in space, so you're going to need some sort of a portal that'll take you from space over to the you know, the Black Spire outpost. So you're not going to be outside. It's not going to be like you're walking outside, and everything's going to be enclosed, and that whole when you get to Black Spire outpost. That's supposedly what's happening. So talking about the Skyliner as well, imagine in the future, like a Phase 2, if they were to resort and having the Skyliner go through one of the resorts they have for the Contemporary and the monorail. Could you imagine seeing those gondolas coming through the inside of one of the resorts? I think that would be awesome. Maybe a Venetian-style resort where they're coming through. That would be amazing. All right, they keep turning this music up on me. I'm going to get copyright dinged again. I always love when they turn up popular music on me. All right, issues here again, so I apologize. Because there's a lot of buffering issues through here, and I do apologize for that. So I think we're just going to call it a video here. On the Sassagoula. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The tree houses are really nice. If you ever get a chance to stay there, I would highly recommend doing that. Definitely visit passporttothepark.com. All kinds of great stuff there.